Fight on, Trojans, and fly on with ONT. Ontario International Airport is a proud sponsor of our USC Trojans. Visit SoCalSoEasy.com to book your journey through ONT today. And don't wait until game time to plan for your retirement. Open your free iTrust Capital account today and get your crypto IRA. iTrust Capital, it's the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. Jordan Moore, Keeley, your Elijah Paige joins us now. Redshirt sophomore, left tackle, coming off a great season. Elijah, college football, it's a crazy thing, man. You go from being the rookie to the vet in a minute, and you and Alani, I assume, have to feel that way a little bit. You're playing with some older guys that they brought in as transfers, but in terms of returning guys, what's it like coming back as the established guy in the line?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I just remember 2 years ago I was the young guy, and Jonah and Justin Dedich were kind of taking me under their wing, and now I'm seeing me and Alani and Tobias and Killian and all of us doing that same thing, so it's definitely different.
I know at the beginning of spring you said you wanted to be a more vocal leader. How's that been going for you?
Good. It's definitely something to work on. I'm not used to it, but I've been trying, and I think I'm getting a lot better at it. So.
You've made a major change since we last saw you. We discussed this already. Not the first to ask, but what went into, you had the locks going, man. Yep. You had the flow coming out of the bottom of the helmets. It's high and tight now. What went into the change?
Yeah, just a fresh start. It's kind of a lot to deal with in the helmet, so kind of just a fresh start. Yeah.
You don't worry about losing your power? Isn't there supposed to be power in the hair?
He's not Thor.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
But, you know.
Yeah, not worried about that.
On the whole, how do you look back on last season being a full-time starter in that regard?
Yeah, I think it was really good for me. Got a lot of experience. Obviously, didn't start off how I wanted to personally, but felt like I grew throughout the year, so I was very happy about that.
Yeah, it seems like you got confidence as the games progressed. How did that evolve in that sense?
Yeah, I think it was just experience. It's just experience. Just getting used to playing in loud environments, different environments, and yeah.
You mentioned Jonah Monheim. Hopefully we'll hear his name called later this week in the NFL draft. But you end up losing your center and your left guard. Your left guard is a guy who's right next to you, so I imagine there's a strong relationship there. And then everyone on the offensive line is keying off the center. What's the bigger adjustment for you, trying to adjust to new people? Is it that guy next to you? Is that the one that's really your partnership, or is it having sort of a new leader in the group and a new center?
Yeah, I think they're both very important. I think that having a new center is definitely different and something to get used to, but I also think that having a new left guard playing next to DJ, I think it's definitely something that's very important too, so yeah.
What's DJ like?
Awesome. I love DJ. I've gotten to bond with him a lot off the field too. Really like DJ, and I really like playing next to him.
We've heard great things about both Tobias Raymond and Justin and how they've grown so far. It almost feels like Justin's time against Texas A&M kind of was similar to your 2023 Holiday Bowl start. Yeah. What have you seen from both of them?
Yeah, they're both doing a great job. Tobias is doing an awesome job, and Justin is too. I think that Justin getting in the bowl game after I went down was very good for him, and I think I would agree with you that it was very similar to my bowl game experience, and I think that, that was great for him.
New offensive line coach this season, but a guy you already knew. So what's that relationship been like for the guys in the room?
Yeah, it's amazing. I was really close with Coach Hansen, even when he was a tight ends coach. He recruited my teammate Deuce Robinson, so he was at our school all the time, my high school, and developed a great relationship with him. And it's awesome. Love Coach Hansen.
We were just talking about how much bigger the defensive line seems this spring. For you, how are you feeling it? Do you sense a difference there?
Yeah, there's definitely a difference. I love going against those guys. You guys can see they're a lot bigger, a lot stronger, and Coach Henny has those guys. They're doing a great job.
I was talking about the relationship. You're listening to Elijah Paige on Trojans Live. The relationship, the line always has to have that tight bond. But I'm thinking about the quarterback and the offensive line. When you had a guy like Caleb back there, there really had to have been a certain way that the offensive linemen were thinking about it, right? He's just keeping plays alive forever. How about the quarterback room that we have? Does anything change as an offensive lineman when a different quarterback goes in? Did anything change last year? When Jaden came in, and obviously he's in the pole position to lead this team for this season.
Yeah, it's obviously a lot different, but really at the end of the day, as an offensive lineman, it just comes down to blocking your guy, and obviously I didn't block for Caleb, but I know I watched Caleb, and he would do a lot in the backfield, and it would take a lot longer. And that might be the case with other quarterbacks, but really, in my mind, I'm just blocking until the play's over.
What's Maava like in a huddle?
Yeah, he's great.
I guess we don't huddle that much. That's really like the old school. I guess the question is, what's he like as a leader for the offense? Because they used to say like a guy in the huddle is a presence, but no one huddles anymore.
Yeah, he's a great leader. I think that he's grown a ton since the day he got here. Obviously, he was a new guy, so he wasn't very loud, but he's grown. I've seen him grow, and he's one of our leaders on offense. So yeah.
For you personally, what are you trying to accomplish this upcoming season? What are you trying to work on?
Just a little bit of everything. There's a million things that I want to work on, get better at. So yeah, just be more consistent. That's the kind of what I've been trying to focus on this spring ball. So yeah.
It's great to have you back, man, leading this offensive line. Really looking forward to seeing this group. And spring's just about over, and then we'll have the long wait to begin for us. But can't wait for the Coliseum Saturdays in the fall, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate you. We talked about Keyshawn's incredible sprinting ability, but I think our next sprinter might be just a slight tick better. We have Deja coming up on Trojans Live.